If listening to secrets is glorifying, secrets about you to others is equally glorifying. You're welcome, viewers, to another episode. As usual, we're going back in time to 2003, 20 years backwards. Uh, Today we are on PMP of issue number 552, September 8 to 11. Price 1,000. 1,000 cedis in those days. Can you imagine buying a paper for 1,000 cedis? You know what that means. All right. Let's, as usual, go to the pages. First of all, the cover page. Girl strips naked before pastor. Well, it's not news. It's no news these days because the pastors even bath them. Bathfulness, feeling sweet in the head, and maybe sweet under the. Pardon me. Okay. Page 2. Foreign news. That's foreign to Ghana. Dogs put computer port in man's brain. Dogs put computer port in man's brain. That's page 2. Page 3. Ordeal of a pregnant woman. 3 policemen in trouble. Girl strips. Okay, we'll go to that story. Strange old women exposed. Strange old women exposed. Vicar General apprehends cashier. That's page 3. Well, I don't know whether to do that or to start reading or to show the pages as I read, but I think it's better to show them all so viewers can know what to expect. Page 4. Sandy over the sink shampoo. Living. It's living. Then alcohol in skincare. Then greasy hair. Yeah, for our women, they bother about all these things. Men don't mind. Don't care a hoot. Greasy hair. Then it's your face. If your face is your star-worthy style is. Your star-worthy style is. And there's a beautiful woman under. Tantalizing. Sunday over the sink shampoo. So let's see. Let's show you pages. We go to page 5. Coping with life. How to upgrade your thinking. How to communicate successfully with the men in your lives. Yeah, so for women. Then, are you sleeping comfortably? This is the page. Coping with life to be continued. I don't know if we have it. So this is the page. We go to page 6. And that is Auntie Adiza and the youth. Breast case scenario. Breast case scenario. I don't know whether the breast of a man or the breast of a woman. Well, usually it's women. The breast of women. I'm not pleased with him. Loose-lipped lover. Loose-lipped, loose-stroke-lipped lover. A hairy situation. After sex insomnia. My boss blows hot and cold. because blues hot and cold. That is page 6. We go to page 7. Tangled web. Tangled web. We shall still read it, even if we miss certain parts of it. It can still make sense to us. We can imagine reading the other parts in our heads. In our heads. Back to campus. A village fresh alata seminar. Is your bag guarantee you nature freshness all term long? So Tangle Web is there on page 7. We go to page 8. Entrepreneur. The entrepreneur. Mhm. I don't think I need to show it to you because no pictures there to look at. How to deal with an angry client. How to deal with an angry client. But I don't know how a client can be angry, except that they are angry from home. Hmm? Maybe of their wives or or children or something. Hmm. Okay, the outburst of a seller can make a client angry. I run the division, but they make the decisions. Sorry, I run the division, but they make the decisions. That's under entrepreneur. Nurturing a risky business. Nurturing a risky business. Working from home is making me semi-detached. How can I coax my boss? How can I coax my boss out of sharing meetings? Then we go to relationships. Okay, I may show both pages simultaneously. Relationships. Some secrets to success in marriage. Yes, for everybody, for the youth, especially who are yet to marry. Opposites can be best spouses. Opposites can be best spouses. I think that's usually the case. Can a big age difference between two people hurt a relationship? 7 signs you've outgrown your mate. So like I said, I will show the two pages, page 8 and page 9, simultaneously. The entrepreneur and then relationships. This page 8. Relationships. We go to, oh my God. Oh, we go to share a thought. Mhm. Share a thought. Covenants. You reap what you cultivate. You reap what you cultivate. It happened to me. She stole my heart and love. She stole my heart and love. Mm. It's a case where you can't go to the police station. No, no way. Huh? You can only run to advisors, people who advise. My deepest regret, I was a victim. Then you reap what you sow, campus life. And as usual, page 11 is no worth reading because it's about heart to heart. And then tarot, if you like, it's all in your star. So let's see campus life. Let me show you campus life. And these are the adverts which we will go into. Uh, you and your health, yes. The lawyer and the doctor, or the doctor and the lawyer. You and your health. Hmm. How do I help myself? high BP. Is Down is Down syndrome inherited? How do we improve fertility? Mid 30s too late? It's a question. Mid 30s too late? Of course, this question should be from a woman and not man. God has blessed us with being fertile most of our life. I mean, men. Then we have the family lawyer. Am I responsible? Can I be granted a divorce? Then we go to religious corner, and that is on page 13. Studies in the Bible. Yes, very good for everybody, not just Christians. Um, Page 14, notice boards as usual, adverts and whatnot. And page 15 is football, which I have decided not to go to. Football of 2020's history, I don't know. Okay, let's take off. Spend most of the time showcasing the pages. Okay, I think I should read it. PMP comments. PMP comments. Mm. The paper is 10 years old. That is on in 2020. So that means that it started 1993. Yes, thereabout. Yes. So hooray, PMP is 10. Tomorrow, Tuesday, September 9, 2003. Your authoritative and favorite PMP newspaper will be 10 years old. Hooray! And thank the Almighty for seeing us through all these years. Exactly a decade ago, this evergreen and widely read newspaper was born with the noble aim of playing the of playing the watchdog role in society. Ours was to educate, entertain, and inform the Ghanaian public, devoid of politics. Okay, of course, there is little political matter in the paper. I agree with them. However, after going through 10 years of hard work and sticking by our humble motto of, of into brackets, we report nothing but the truth. Comma, we, the publishers and the editors and the editorial team can say without any shred of doubt that we have been able, in our own small way, to deal with the positive issues of life. It is always gratifying for us to occasionally hear people say, for instance, watch your behavior, or else PMP will splash you on the front pages. On the front page, sorry. Yes. Uh, it must, however, be stressed that the task. It must, however, be stressed that the task of seeking the the general welfare of moral uprightness of the society has been a rather Herculean one, as we and the editorial team have braved the odds and at times open threats to ensure that we keep our editorial policy of feeding the reading public with nothing but the truth. Um, much as we do Much as we do not intend to destroy thought, the hard fought, much as we we do not intend to destroy the hard fought for reputation. I can't understand that. The hard fought for reputation of personalities, those bad deeds we publish and expose. It helps to a large extent to deter potential wrongdoers, as the fear of being published by PMP keeps people on their toes always. Pardon me if the beginning didn't make sense. I couldn't make sense of it, but I think you can. We are therefore proud to say that PMP has to a large extent made a tremendous impact in shaping in shaping societal morality and behavior. On the occasion of our 10th anniversary, we salute our numerous, esteemed, and loyal readers. Of course, I'm one of them, or I was one of them. Yes, I was one of them, and I'm still one of them. Mm. Okay, we would not have achieved our present status and fame without our dedication and support. We intend, we indeed appreciate your timely information, suggestions, and constructive criticisms. Full stop. To our numerous correspondents and contributors, we encourage you all to continue writing. We are always grateful to be dedicated vendors. We are always grateful to the dedicated vendors who come to our offices each week, rain or shine, to collect their consignments. On the occasion of our 10th anniversary, we say a big thank you to all, especially our past and present editorial teams who have, in one way or the other, contributed to the success story. May God grant us more strength in the coming years. Yes, so it started in 1993. Like I said before then, there was this paper called Prime People in Lagos, Nigeria, and I used not to miss them too. So I believe PMP came from that. The idea of PMP came from Prime People in Nigeria. In those days, most Nigerians, many Ghanaians were in Nigeria. Mm. Thanks to Jerry Rollins, who drove accountants and all kinds of professionals out of the country to grow fat. Ultimately, he did it because people were growing fat and he was envious. Mm. And now when he drove everybody out, I came back from Nigeria and I saw him. I said, well, we are dead. Look, this guy, this skinny guy. Mm. Foreign news and tidbits. Dogs put computer port in man's brain. Yes, we go to the story now. Main story. Boston dash. In a major bioengineering breakthrough, scientists have placed. Oh no, there is no D there. Okay, let me correct it. Scientists have placed an artificial implant in a man's brain that gives him control over a wide range of computer accessories, dash, transforming him into the smartest human alive. Paragraph. Thanks to the organic USB and serial ports installed in the back of Gary Carroll's head and fused to his cerebral cortex, his brain can directly operate a variety of external devices, including CD drives, scanners, printers, and zip disks. Researchers say, oh, say researchers, then it says. Let me correct it. Researchers say the Gary, it should be that Gary. Mm. Researchers say that Gary, 28, can now, and now there's also like this the number of, and instead of numbers they represent by fingers, can now, okay, one. I think this is Gary. Look at him well. So can now, one, download directly into the brain hundreds of computer programs, allowing him to instantly learn foreign languages, play chess at the master level, and solve complex mathematical equations in his head. Scan artwork, photographs, and that's two. Scan artwork, photographs, and maps into his brain and later print them out. Okay. Three, chat online with cyber pals all over the world just by thinking. Four, store tons of data and instantly recall it all with total accuracy. This is the wave of the future. Gary Carroll represents the next step forward in human evolution, declares South African neurosurgeon Dr. Ian van Winkel, a member of the international team that designed and implanted the device. Sorry if I didn't call the name well. Mm, I think it's Dr. Ian van Winkel. Okay. Designed and implanted the device. A member of the international team that designed and implanted the device. Full stop. In inverted commas. Within 15 years, virtually everyone in the developed world will have a brain implant. It hasn't come to pass. I don't think it's there. Eh? Within 15 years, virtually everyone in the developed world will have a brain implant. I don't think so. It hasn't come to pass. If it did, we would have surely heard of it. Okay. Um, we haven't finished it yet. Those who don't will be left behind. Those who don't will be left behind. Paragraph. The experiment involving top scientists from around the world and funded by unnamed computer software giant is being pursued very quietly. Some publications have reported that surgeons place a mini computer in Gary's brain, and that's not at all accurate. Dr. Van Wenke explains, in inverted commas, there's no reason to put a computer in anyone's head. In anyone's head, the human brain is okay. It continues. The human brain is itself computer, says the researcher. Full stop. Then it continues. The brain's 100 billion neurons have a processing power of 100 teraflops, roughly 100 trillion calculations per second. 100 trillion calculations per second. That's superior to the world's most powerful supercomputer. Paragraph. Instead, what researchers did was install an organic version of the USB Universal Serial Bus. USB. I didn't know that. Universal Serial Bus in inverted commas. And I think full stop. An interface between a computer and add-on devices. Paragraph. You will find a USB port at the back of your home, at the back of your home PC says Dr. Van Winkef. Winkel, sorry, says Dr. Van Winkef. Paragraph. Uh, the breakthrough is a natural extension of advances made in the brain machine interface field. In the 1990s, Duke researchers tested a neural implant that allowed a monkey to control a robotic arm and reach for food. Hmm. Paragraph. What we've done is what we've done is light years beyond that. The scientist declares, what we've done is light years uh, beyond that. Our tests indicate that with the help of these accessories, Gary has an effective IQ of 265, the highest ever recorded. 265, the highest ever recorded. Paragraph. In a very delicate 18-hour operation, surgeons opened Gary's skull and inserted the patented organic USB, bonding it to the neurons in his cerebral cortex. Last paragraph. Friends, friends rip me about it and call me data, like I'm a robot. He say. Okay, I'm corrected. He says. People ask me if I have emotions and if I still dream of and if I still dream. Stroke. Of course I do. Researchers are still monitoring Gary's health closely. Well, only God can tell if he's alive or not. Maybe those in the Western world can tell. I don't know if he's still alive. Uh, uh, when nature calls, don't answer. When that's under it. When nature calls, don't answer. In deep print. A guy in Kenya accidentally dropped his cell phone down a latrine, and three guys died trying to get it back for $13 reward. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm. Do I take it again? A guy in Kenya accidentally dropped his cell phone down a latrine, and three guys died trying to get it back for $13 reward, which is a fortune over there. Of course, in those days, cell phones were rare to come by, were very hard to come by. They were rare in our society, especially in places like Ghana here. Mm. Okay. Uh, which is a fortune over there. The first guy disappeared. Comma. The second guy fell off the ladder looking for the first guy. Oh my God. And the third was overcome by fumes when he went after the other two uh, rescuers. It's just like electrocution. Somebody gets electrified, you want to save him, you also get, you want to save him, you also get like that. Okay. And you thought it was dangerous to use your cell phone while you are driving? And you thought it was dangerous to use your cell phone while you are driving? Question. Okay. Uh, let's go to another column, another section. Don't call me data. Gary Carroll may have wires and plugs, but he is still human. That's we're going back to Gary Carroll. Okay. Okay. Three pigs help a wallaby escape from zoo. I don't know, it's wallaby or wallaby. Pardon me, viewers. I say I don't know anyway. It's either wallaby or wallaby. Let me call it wallaby. Escape from zoo. Three pigs help a wallaby escape from zoo. Bristol, England, a, sh- a shy kangaroo escaped from the city zoo to avoid the amorous advances of his female companion, and he gave everyone the slip with the help of three pigs. Christiana Bush, owner of Noah's Ark Zoo, says Wally, the albino wallaby, a form of kangaroo, escaped through a tunnel dug by three pot-bellied pigs. She thinks they were helping him get away from a female kangaroo who was ready to mate with him. It's not only women who run from sex. Hmm? It's not only humans. I mean, women humans. Women, women humans who run from sex. Hmm? Paragraph. So the pigs dug him a tunnel, and he's been tough to catch. Wally is extremely elusive and seems to be enjoying his freedom, she says. He waits around for you and then does an enormous leap when you get close. The pigs who helped Wally didn't use the tunnel to escape, she adds. They love their food. That's why they stayed behind. That's the pigs love their food, but they stayed behind. Okay, let's see. World's most famous devil's footprint case. World's most famous devil's footprint case. After a dense snowfall on February 8, 1855, the people of Devonshire, England, awoke to find a trail of strange cloven-hoofed footprint that meandered for miles through the area. Considerable sensation has been evoked in the towns of Tompshire, Limestone, Exmouth, Teignmouth, and Dawlish in the south of Devon, in consequence of the discovery of a vast number of foot tracks of a most strange and mysterious description. Uh, the Times of London reported at the time, this in I think inverted commas, yes, the Times of London reported at the time, then inverted commas, the superstitious go so far that they are the marks of Satan himself. Are they really superstitious or is it real? Okay. The tracks appeared to be those of a creature that walked on its hind legs. Full stop. The most puzzling they were sorry, and most puzzling, they were found in all kinds of inaccessible places, such as on the roofs of houses and in gardens and country yards and in courtyards enclosed by high walls. Courtyards enclosed by high walls. Another inverted commas again. The creature seems to have approached the doors of several houses and then to have retreated, the newspaper reported. At present, it remains a mystery, and many superstitious people in the town, in the above towns, are actually afraid to go outside their doors at night. Paragraph. One local minister, the Reverend Mr. Musgrave, tried to quell panic by suggesting in his Sunday sermon that the footprints were only those of kangaroo. But animal experts soon dismissed that possibility. The mystery was never solved. Okay, maybe it's been solved later. Who can tell? So, viewers, we end here. We end with page 2, foreign news. And when we come back in our next video, we shall go to page 3, ordeal of a pregnant woman. Girl strips naked before pastor. Thank you very much for viewing. Ilaleka bye bye. And always remember to subscribe for me, please. My knees are down for subscription.